All right, hello and welcome to Blazing Dino's Super Special Sweeper Emporium, where we've got all the stuff you need to get the job done against the decks that are giving you trouble tonight. Oh, I got it. I was thinking of maybe maintaining that car salesman, fast-talking throughout the whole stream, but I don't think I could have done that. Yes, to Dinos. We got blazing, lots of blazing, lots of fires, huh? Lots of destruction, at the very least. I'm excited. Hopefully, you guys are excited. Yes, Pterosaurus, I see that. Hopefully, you get to leave it up on the TV. But, as long as you can watch, definitely, I appreciate it, for sure. Whew, this is going to be fun. I have been tweaking a list that uses sweepers. It's just red and green. I do like the consistency. Oh, good stuff, good stuff. Hey, sounds good. Compromise is always a good thing to have. I do watch some crime shows, Hallmark movies sometimes. Usually I'm on my phone anyways, but, we throw it up on the TV and, I kind of get into it a little bit. Not completely, but just enough to know what's happening. All right, yes. Solar Blaze. Let's get to it. Fantastic. Now, some of you guys may have seen me use a list similar to this. I used it, again, way back when dinosaurs were in Standard. Quite early on in Historic's inception as well. But Solar Blaze, each creature deals damage to itself equal to its power. For anybody that doesn't know, oftentimes that's going to be rough. But a lot of the early dino stuff, the creatures, are actually bottom heavy when you take a peek. Marauding Raptor, you would use Solar Blaze before you play another dino, of course, just so Marauding Raptor is bottom heavy, but we got that. Otepic Huntmaster as well, which I'm not using in the list tonight, but it could be a nice potential inclusion. Ranging Raptors, Ripjaw Raptor, Thrashing Brontodon as well, a couple other dinos, but those are the main early stuff, so you can safely drop it. You would get, of course, nice value whenever Ranging Raptors pings itself or Ripjaw Raptor pinging itself. It can be a quite nice addition. If you're looking for some rare wildcards to burn, certainly Solar Blaze would definitely do the trick. Now, I'm thinking Storm's Wrath might just be better. It's hard to say, but keeping Solar Blaze in mind, the potential that it's not as bad, just because a lot of our early creatures that I like to use at least, they are bottom heavy, so they're going to survive, hopefully, the Solar Blaze. Zilortha, that'd be kind of rough, because it would make everything even. If it was a 2-3, a 3-4, bottom heavy, not bottom heavy, it would just kind of even things out. So Ranging Raptors would be a 2-2, technically. If Ranging Raptors was a 3-2, it would become, well, it would die normally anyways to Solar Blaze. But yes, with Zilortha, we'll bring that up. Just because I have been kind of... Zikortha. No, that's not how you spell it. My goodness. Zilortha. I have been toying with some list that is based around power matters, things like that. Carnage Tyrant certainly would be nice. But Zilortha, lethal damage dealt to creatures you control is determined by their power rather than their toughness. So basically that just makes it even no matter what it is. If they were a 10-6, they'd be technically a 10-10. If they were a 1-10, that would make them a 1-1. That would kind of suck, definitely. Yes, Dominaria Legends. Yeah, for anybody that doesn't know the new set, Dominaria United, I believe, they're going to be inserting stuff from the Legends set, one of the first sets in Magic the Gathering. Quite fantastic. I'm excited. I was hoping they would do this. The original Zendikar, they actually inserted some of the Power 9, apparently Black Lotuses, into the original Zendikar, so they're bringing this back, a super duper hyper rare thing to open up, one of those actual Legends cards, hundreds of dollars, thousands, I believe. In some cases, you could get lucky, but it's not something that anybody would normally plan to open. If you buy many cases of boxes, or cases of boxes, chances are, you know, you're not going to open up one of those super rare. Nothing to plan for sure. It's just going to be fantastic if you do happen to be so lucky. Yes, there was apparently Black Lotuses were inserted into the original Zendikar, I believe. Yeah. Crazy stuff. This is the second time they're doing this sort of thing, inserting actual cards from one of the first sets, super old. Very interesting. Definitely look into that for sure. It was pretty sweet. I mean, it was so rare. People were kind of like, oh, is it just rumor? Maybe it was somebody playing a joke, resealed packs and stuff, just because no one really ever opened it. But I think it was pretty much confirmed that it was an actual thing. But yes, Heaven, I see you there. Been waiting for this one. Hopefully we get to bring the pain. Now this list was a little bit different than I showed you guys last night. I've been tweaking things somewhat. Charging Monstrosaur specifically. Now, it does die to Solar Blaze, unfortunately, because it is even. I am thinking about cutting white completely and then sticking with Charging Monstrosaur, using Storm's Wrath to clear things out. Planeswalkers as well, as most creatures, dealing 4 damage usually should clear out basically most things, I would imagine. And then Charging Monstrosaur having 5 toughness, surviving Storm's Wrath, quite nice. Along with Ripjaw Raptor. Yes, Draco, look, oh, crazy. And I was playing during the original Zendikar, that I was still playing, before I took a little bit of a break. Lotus Cobra, back then, the original printing of Lotus Cobra in the original Zendikar, oh, that was one of the best pulls. I mean, it's still a fantastic card. Luckily, it's been reprinted since then, so the price has dropped down, but yeah, oh, crazy stuff. Anybody interested in a cool story, look at the original Zendikar and the old cards that they actually inserted into packs. It's pretty sweet. But yes, back to list. Consistency wise, I wasn't always starting with Solar Blaze, but that felt bad having, you know, a bunch of sources of white and not having anything to start with in the main board. So starting with Solar Blaze, just so, you know, I'm making use of Clifftop Retreat here, Temple Garden, Jetmir's Garden, that sort of thing. Then we got Anger of the Gods, super duper sweepers. We've got 16, count them, 16, well, technically 20 if you want to go to Wakening Sun's Avatar, but 4 Anger, 4 Star of Extinction, trauma, if you saw my ad. Scary stuff. Storm's Wrath, Solar Blaze, man, maximum damage. And then I'm thinking about bringing more Graveyard Hate, but 4 Unlicensed Hearse, I think that's necessary against the Rakdos midrange. That is basically, seems to be every other deck that I face, almost. Doomscar? Potentially. We can take a look at Doomscar. Yeah, I could see that. I do like the potential of Foretell. Double white, a little rough. I do like Solar Blaze just because you only need that one source of white, consistency-wise. Usually I can play it quite a bit easier. But the Doomscar needing double white could be perhaps a little problematic. I do have 13 sources of white. I think it could be a little bit awkward, perhaps. Yes, definitely Draco. It wouldn't interact with the Enrage, the Solar Blaze, or the Storm's Wrath dealing actual damage, but specifically the Solar Blaze is what adds tons of extra value with Ripjaw Raptor, Ranging Raptors, and that sort of thing. It's kind of, it could be mostly one-sided. Of course, you would lose Charging Monstrosaur again, and Carnage Tyrant, unfortunately, but you should be left with some bodies. Yes, definitely. I made the mistake, though, sometimes playing a Dino, then Marauding Raptor is buffed. It's top-heavy. I want to cast Solar Blaze, unfortunately. But yes, Doomscar is fantastic, though. I think for now I'll stick with stuff that deals damage. But you guys know the plan. watching right now or later on, we got lots of destruction. Cross the fingers. Let's take a bet right now. How many times... Oh, that's the new updated edition. Just red and green. Maybe I'll play a game or two right at the end. Pretty excited about that, but let's take a bet. How many times will we face Rakdos mid-range tonight? My bet is 3 times. I'm going to go crazy. I'm going to say... Yeah, Rakdos mid-range 3 times. That's my bet. At least one. Basically, I would... 4. Ooh. Might be all the decks we face. We'll see. A little bit too slow. I mean, we are on the draw. Very good chance to at least get to Ripjaw Raptor. I'll keep it. Don't have 2 sources of green to play Ripjaw, but I feel okay. Okay, at least one less than 20. Start off with Clifftop Retreat there. We don't have a mountain or a plain, so makes sense to go both of those. Oh, it's not Rakdos. Azorius Magecraft, I think is what it looks like. This could be rough. And Clever Lumimancer. Unfortunately, some creatures, and actually quite a number of key creatures, are bottom heavy. So Solar Blaze here, unfortunately, doesn't take those out as well. It can be kind of clunky, for sure. 2 Rakdos, 1 Angels. Okay. If we want to try for Solar Blaze, we may have to wait until they do something like that with Defiant Strike. But otherwise, it could still just be very ugly here. Especially a deck as aggressive as some sort of Magecraft is. If they go first and they just go off, not a whole lot you can do. Especially when any variation is a little bit slower, unfortunately. Ooh. Well, definitely we'll go with Marauding. Hope it survives. Hope we draw another land next turn. Be able to go Storm's Wrath and take everything out. But it could get nasty here. They got 4 mana. We'll see. Yeah, there's not a whole lot getting around that. Just a bunch of God's Willing, Scrying, Protection. So I can't block the Clever Lumimancer, part of how protection works. I've had something with green I could do it, but I think it's going to get pretty big right here. I definitely wouldn't have expected Azorius Magecraft, Azorius Aggro. Hard to say exactly. I think I'll call this Azorius Magecraft. Feels like they might be holding up something sweeper-wise. Definitely you can see here how things have gotten kind of awkward. Certainly if this was only the 2 colors, a very good chance we would have been able to go Ripjaw Raptor. Of course, they could be holding up something for a counterspell. Hold off for now. 20 lands, I think? No, 24. Might be 22. One of those. That might be it, though. For this game. My goodness. 3 God's Willing. That is, that's painful. Probably Companion before it was nerfed, yeah. Yeah, I would say Companion before it was nerfed. Yeah, definitely. That was just insane. Well, it doesn't have double strike. Or trample. As long as we can block with Marauding Raptor, we might be able to get it next turn with Storm's Wrath there. just gotta hope they don't have a counterspell. Yes, God's willing they don't draw another God's willing. Alright. Here goes nothing. Oh, phew. Okay. But we gotta watch out for the Faceless Haven, absolutely. That's gonna be problematic. Mavinda? A lot of stuff is bottom heavy with this deck, it seems. A little bit unfortunate, but yeah. Drop the Ripjaw. Hope for maybe another land next turn for Carnage Tyrant. Mavinda, for anybody that doesn't know. Ooh, Valorous Stance. Well, that will probably do it. But Mavinda, pay 0. You may cast target instant or sorcery card from your graveyard this turn. If that spell doesn't target a creature you control, it costs 8 more to cast. So basically, there's recast stuff is the theme. Recasting stuff for free. Nah, never nice. Star of Extinction would be pretty sweet to take out the Faceless Haven there. And any other creature they have, but didn't quite ramp as fast as I would have liked. I think it would have set them back quite nicely. We still might not be dead. Yeah, that will certainly... Oh, hey. What's going on here? Hold on a second. That was odd. Huh. I'll take it. I'll certainly take it, that's for sure. But I think definitely Solar Blaze, we gotta cut that. We saw how Clever Lumimancer, bottom heavy, along with Mavinda and probably a couple other things. Kind of like Anger of the Gods. But I imagine they have maybe some sort of counter spells. Let's bring in Wakening Sun's Avatar for a good time. Yeah, I don't know. That was a weird one for sure. They were so scared. They're so scared. They're probably gonna concede right here, perhaps, because they know the power, the pain and destruction that's about to drop. Yeah. I was thinking about fighting, perhaps pivoting from the sweepers. Game 1, they would gain that information, and maybe game 2, the opponent could, or might likely play a little bit safer, so they would only have a few creatures anyways because they don't want to lose them all. So maybe pivoting to fighting game 2 to kind of throw them off their game, perhaps, since they are expecting sweepers. And then we just use fantastic fighting. I'm not sure what happened there, Draco. I don't know. They just conceded, probably because they were so scared and they respected the ultimate destruction and power that this Dino variation has. Oh, I think they're like, nah, we're not going to win. I'm not sure what's taken them so long to sideboard. I don't think they saw us having, oh no, they saw a sweeper. Yeah. But yeah, I think fighting could be a good switch up for game 2, just to throw them off their game. Yeah. No. Oh, I was going to say, putting us to sleep there. Alrighty. But yeah, you can definitely see how, I don't know, it might be safer to start off with something like Storm's Wrath. Again, potentially cutting Solar Blaze. Unfortunately, Storm's Wrath dealing 4 damage to everything. You're going to lose your Otepic Hunt Master, Marauding Raptor, Ranging Raptor, that sort of thing, unfortunately. The Jeopardy music, yes. Yes, absolutely. I can maybe hum the Jeopardy music, sing it. I don't think it has any lyrics that go along with it. But I could hum it. I don't want my stream to get canceled, though, or suspended temporarily. You never know. Sometimes copyright and the algorithm, AI, whatever you want to call it, it can be pretty touchy. Huh, maybe they just, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Maybe I shouldn't even hum it. Do 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 do. Maybe they went to make some tea, perhaps, or their internet went. Oh, look at that ultimate power. Man, this is such a scary variation that people just walk away from their keyboard. You gotta love it. It's that good, you don't even have to play. Sheer Terror, Star of Extinction. They went extinct from sheer terror. Painful. I think I'm onto something. This might be the best possible variation of a Dino deck that will ever be made, because that was pretty good. Alright, who's the next? Poor soul. Purple Blood. Well, they are in Diamond, and Diamond is purple in this game. I guess it is. Pretty good. I mean, again, we're on the draw, but we can make that work. We got at least Thunderherd Migration for turn 2. We'll see if this is the Rakdos. Still no Rakdos. My goodness. Definitely has to be Stomping Ground just to help Clifftop Retreat come into play on tap for turn 2, but oh, Ledger Shredder. We'll go Thunderherd Migration, just because we don't have any dinosaur at 3, at 4, that we would be able to play with Marauding Raptor. If we went Marauding Raptor and also drew another land. Yeah, you can see Ledger Shredder, though, unfortunately also bottom heavy. So I'm thinking Storm's Wrath definitely would be a good thing to focus on. Perhaps this is the game, you know, we drop. That's, excuse me. I'm not sure. I think I would probably prefer this deck. Although Flyers, of course, Dinos. Speaking of Storm's Wrath, Flyers, they can give a bit of trouble. Definitely if you don't have Shifting Seraphim. Reject. Well, it's one less counter spell. Counter target creature or planeswalker spell unless its controller pays 3. That's pretty difficult to do, certainly early on. Let's go, one more land, you can do it. One land, any land. Another land next turn, that would be good. We take out the Ledger Shredder, the Sprite Dragon. That would set them back, I think. It is not another land. Eventually, it will be. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to play. Yeah, another source of green. Just to play it safe. I don't think we'll be getting Ledger Shredder, unfortunately. Oh, Crackling Drake. Ooh, no, this is good. This is very, Very good. Okay, okay. Well, Jetmir's Garden. Yep. Storm's Wrath. Bam. Smoke. Boom. Ooh, I like that. Play some more creatures. You know you wanna. Yeah, let's take the ping. Let's just get Carnage Tyrant down. Draco. Yes. Yes. Man, that was good. Oh, interesting. Huh. Okay, yeah. Play more creatures. Come on. Come on. Another Carnage Tyrant. Well, could be dead here. Maybe. Ledger Shredder, good, I like it. So we're not quite dead. Okay. No counterspell. Oh, yes. Good stuff. That is pretty sweet. We still might be dead. I'm not worried about losing Jetmir's Garden. Yeah, should be good still. I think we could do with another source of white. Or red, I should say. Yes, nice. It was getting a little hairy there. Certainly it's still in the realm of possibility. Dying. Oh, okay, okay, okay. I like it. That was pretty sweet. Oh, we get to go this. I mean, chances are we are dead. Unfortunately, they got so many cards that they drew. Would have been nice to have Regis or Alpha, which would have, I think, locked things up. Yes, absolutely, it is a very good thing. Memory Deluge. Oh, I think they might be getting a little bit desperate, looking for something with haste. Or something that deals 3 damage. That does it. That does it. Oh, nuts. Well, you know, we did some fantastic things. They know we have lots of sweepers, that's for sure, but I like Anger of the Gods. Yeah, that's how it goes. We'll switch Solar Blaze for Anger. It was close, man. That was very close. I enjoyed that for sure. I think we'll cut Star of Extinction to bring in, well, 3 Star of Extinction. Bring in Domri. Yeah. That was pretty sweet. Hopefully we can go a little bit faster. Maybe at least have 4 mana on turn 4 or potentially turn 3 so we can really keep them down quite nicely. But we do have Anger of the Gods. No. We'll do with that. I like keeping Carnage Tyrant. Oh, a double Carnage Tyrant. Good stuff. Classic, fantastic Ledger Shredder. We're going to shred all their flying stuff. Oh, my goodness. Well, if they got a counterspell, they got a counterspell. That's how it is. Something's getting countered at some point. Hopefully we can get to 6 quick enough for Carnage Tyrant, though. I would like to go Domri, but of course he is just going to absolutely lose. Kick the can. Perhaps Domri could be switched for something else, just because I'm a little bit lower on the creature side, focusing so much on sweepers here. I'm going to try for Domri plus Marauding Raptor, hoping that one or the other still lives come next turn. I would imagine probably Domri is going to die, unfortunately. Where is that Storm's Wrath? Probably Crackling Drake. Maybe Crackling Drake and the Ledger Shredder. Oh yeah, just Crackling Drake. Taking out Domri. Well, we might not be dead. Probably dead, but we'll see. 9 so far. Okay, not quite. Perhaps they're holding up mana for a counter spell, playing it safe, just in case. Ooh. Well, that will not do it, unfortunately. Fantastic stuff from Is It Drakes? Is It Phoenix? I think that variation I like to call Is It Drakes, just because they focus, or seem to focus, on the Crackling Drake there, and don't see, I think, as much Phoenixes as the historic variation. I really like this art, though. That's fantastic. A cat riding a toucan. Looks to be a toucan. That's pretty cool. Oh, chats, let's go. First, Rengar. Yes, absolutely. Heaven, that is Rengar going in for a gank. Nah, I don't think we can do it. If we had 3 lands, I might risk it. Okay, that's a lot better. I like it. Big time, yeah. At the very least, we got Marauding Raptor. I'm betting this is the Rakdos. And not. Ooh, still no Rakdos. My goodness. Nice to see we at least have 4. Hopefully Marauding sticks around, at least for drawing 1. That portable hole. I appreciate them saving Marauding Raptor from eventual Storm's Wrath. At some point. To be expected. They probably don't have or wouldn't have many creatures anyways for Ripjaw Raptor to block or be blocked by, just being Azoria's control. Ooh, eventually. Star of Extinction, I like it. I like our chances. Taking out any creature, taking out a land. Definitely I would try to take out all of the Storm Giants there with Star of Extinction. Extinction. Yeah, we'll just keep playing slow, and they're worried about something. Hopefully they're fairly tapped out so we can eventually somewhat safely go with Star of Extinction. Maybe they play some creatures, planeswalkers. We'll go with Storm's Wrath to kind of draw out whatever counterspell they may have in hand, and then follow up with Star of Extinction some turn after. I'd like to try for Star of Extinction, but I feel they probably have a counterspell. So we'll wait for Carnage Tyrant at least. The Wandering Emperor. Okay.
Energy of battle, then guide it like water.
Use up some of your mana. You know you wanna. You don't. Okay. Let's see if Solar Blaze draws out that counterspell. Okay, good stuff. Storm's Wrath. How's it going? Hopefully you saw that ad, the preview for the stream tonight. I think that was pretty fantastic. I definitely enjoyed making that, kind of being like a car salesman. But again, it took like 30, 40 takes, and I used pretty much one of the first takes that I did. But, you know, that's how it goes sometimes. Oh, you saw that. Good stuff. All right, it's Star of Extinction time. Bam. Boom. Wow. I'm happy we at least saw it once. Once tonight. Once. But that animation is I think that animation is better than Trapjaw Tyrants, wherever it, you know, whenever it's dealt damage and you exile something, it kind of like snaps and does that each time. Oh, you didn't see it. Okay, definitely. You gotta take a look at it for sure when you get a chance. That was pretty cool. I like Star of Extinction there. Hopefully we see another copy of it, because that was painful. Hopefully a Carnage Tyrant at some point here. Portable Hole Nuts. Portable Nuts, I should say. Oh, there we go. We got the Carnage Tyrant. Not so good. Not the worst thing in the world, but a deck like this, you do expect sweepers, that sort of thing. Let's go with Thunderherd. I'm doing pretty good. Hopefully you're doing good as well. And I mean, I'm drinking coffee, I'm playing Dinos, destructive Dinos, chatting with you guys. Got an energy drink as well after I'm done this, so life is good. Can't complain here. So that's all right. We still get to play the Carnage Tyrant. Hopefully that provides enough of a headache for him. Teferi, not too bad.
I know what must be done.
I think we should be able to take out Teferi with the Storm's Wrath. Unfortunately, the 5/5 flying shark dude is going to block and take out Carnage Tyrant, but I want to take out Teferi if at all possible. Alright, let's try. No counterspell.
No more games.
Oh, okay, well that is yeah, that's gonna do it, definitely. Especially, oh man, first strike on the 5/5 flying shark. Let's go back to see that. So yeah, they cast the Wandering Emperor for 4 because a Shark Typhoon made a 4/4 shark, and then the Wandering Emperor using her ability to put a counter on it and first strike. As usual, yes, you said it. Carnage Tyrant was good, but hey, you know, control matchups, that's going to happen. Certainly cutting Solar Blaze. Of course, Storm's Wrath against their Planeswalkers, Wandering Emperor and Teferi. Going to do the trick. Counterspells, protection with Domri. I like it. Unlicensed Hearse. I could see cutting Marauding Raptor, actually. At least most of a Marauding Raptor. Bring an Unlicensed Hearse. Usually there's lots of stuff to exile, for sure. Oh, okay. Okay, hey, you know. Shifting Ceratops, yes, definitely. I'm missing that. The blue protection, very important. Going to be a bit of an uphill battle, but you saw how fantastic Star of Extinction was there. Unlicensed Hearse, I do like to see that, definitely. Put me to sleep here, my goodness. I mean, control decks, oftentimes they do play quite a bit slower, thinking about that island to play, but they have a good idea of what we're all about. We got creatures, we got sweepers, so maybe they're not quite sure what angle to go on. Right, at least we got the hearse down. I think that could get quite big. I mean, there's a pretty good chance they got something with a counter spell. We'll try for Ranging Raptors. I was gonna... I expected that. Absolutely. But now they got 2 things in the graveyard to exile. Definitely, I wanted to draw out some potential counterspell because I want to hopefully safely go Domri at some point there. Portable Hole could take out the Unlicensed Hearse though. Hopefully that doesn't happen. Maybe, huh? Huh? Perhaps? I don't think they're too worried about it, especially because we don't have any creatures. At the moment we can't make Unlicensed Hearse a creature. I'm gonna just put it to the bottom. Alright, well, we're going to try for Domri. Let's hope. They have a counterspell. They're going to run out at some point, you know. We got to always look at the positives, of course, but it's always a tough matchup, that's for sure. Oh, okay, well, let's take the ping just in case they want to make us pay more. Maybe, huh? Oh, I don't know, okay. And we just pray they don't have the Wandering Emperor. Or an answer, which is basically, that's, oh, very, very interesting. I would not have expected that. Portable Hole is just for non-land permanents with a mana value of 2 or less. Definitely don't think they're too worried about Charging Monstrosaur. Not quite everything, yeah, just non-land permanents, 2 or less, which, you know, Marauding Raptor, Tepic Hunt Master, that sort of thing, it does hit them, unfortunately. Another hearse. I like another hearse. 4, 2, tapped, yeah. Luckily, they are running out of stuff. Yes, I think they are. Well, hey, speaking, I think you jinxed it. That's okay, though. Oh, ooh, they're running out. They are running out. Good stuff. That's okay. You know, I think we got well, the best chance possible. They don't have much in hand, of course. I like our chances. Hopefully no more lands. Carnage Tyrant, of course, would be quite fantastic, I imagine. Oh, they want to do something to Ripjaw. They looked at it. Excuse me. They looked at him quite a few times. I think they got some sort of answer or removal. Wandering Emperor, perhaps. That's gonna be problematic. I was hoping no other lands, but you know, that's how it goes. Yeah, I don't think we're busting through the Dream Trawler, that's for sure. Dream Trawler certainly is going to be problematic. Star of Extinction. Absolutely, that'd be good. Yeah, you know, that's how it goes. Counterspell? Not a counterspell, okay. Right, Star of Extinction, let's go. You know, that's how it goes. You can't all be hits. There'll be some hits and misses. Definitely a lot of things to consider when designing, certainly. Especially with a game this big. Ooh, I like the Charging Monstrosaur. Gotta have counter spells. 4. We can only attack with 1 Ripjaw, unfortunately. I love the game. Ooh, down to 2. Let's go. Let's go, Star of Extinction. You can do it. You cannot do it. Alright, well, you know, that was interesting. Wanted to play it out, at least. Hoping for that Star of Extinction, but sometimes you have 20 lands, you have 24. You try to add some stuff that ramps, and lands are all you get for quite some time. Okay, this has got to be the Rakdos. Again, had to face it at least once. Maybe I just keep going until I face it, but we shall see. Hey, good stuff, good stuff. Happy to have you watching, definitely. I guess it all depends how you look at the game. If you play one specific deck like I play, you know, it can always be pretty good. That way you don't have to invest much gold at all once you unlock the cards that you need. Funny scenarios? Well, hopefully we see some funny scenarios, usually at least every night. Something interesting is bound to happen, no matter what variation. Of course, it's going to be different every night. You never know what we're going to face. But I think this has got to be Rakdos. We see the Obnixilis avatar. Not Arena. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, this has got to be the Rakdos. I could potentially risk it. We're on the draw. We got to land, at least. Thunderherd Migration. No, I'm not going to risk it. Okay, that's better. Yes, definitely. Send the Charging Monstrosaur to the bottom. Yeah. See Jengatha though, so that could potentially be... well, it's not Rakdos. 5-color Niv Mizzet. Seems like that might be the case. At the very least, we'll be taking out a lot of stuff with Solar Blaze. Oh, good stuff. I'm happy to hear, you know, you get the chance, at least sometimes, to go with Galta, slam it, and yeah, it's always a good time. It never gets old, that's for sure. Just wanted to go Thunderherd Migration. Next turn, be able to go Marauding plus Ranging Raptors, and I've already ramped safely with Thunderherd. If I didn't have Ranging Raptors, I definitely would have just dropped the Marauding Raptor, but because I can go Marauding Raptor for 2, reducing Ranging Raptors to 2, a total of 4. Next turn I'll have 4. Usually I like to do stuff like that. Solar Blaze at some point. Okay, okay. Well, Galta is a chick. I think all the main dinos are chicks in Ixalan. I'm pretty sure. Maybe another source of white. Nah, I don't want to screw things up too much. Source of red. Right, play a big creature. I think I'll definitely wait for Solar Blaze until Fable of the Mirror Breaker has flipped. Definitely. So then we're also taking that out. Hopefully they kill Marauding Raptor. That would be nice. Nature finds a way. Yeah, I guess. Certainly. Yeah. Right, let's just ramp. I don't think that was quite smart of them. Super rampy. Oh, the Mayhem Devil. hey, if you want to ping it again and we get more lands, I'm okay with that. Definitely. Galta is big. Galta is big for sure. I mean, it just goes without saying. The Gilded Goose, that is going to... Ooh, a Storm's Wrath? Okay. Let's hold up. We got some options here. Potential. I'm thinking Ripjaw Raptor. Later on, followed by Storm's Wrath. But we could just Solar Blaze to take out the Mayhem Devil, which I like. I like that, actually. Now, let's go with the Ripjaw. Get some nice card draw. Ooh, oh, okay. Yeah, we like to see that. Absolutely. We got the Carnage Tyrant. Nasty swinging potential with Marauding Raptor there. Yeah, definitely Storm's Wrath next turn because we dropped the Carnage Tyrant. We'll still be left with Ripjaw and Carnage after the Storm's Wrath, and that'll also take out Kiki Jiki. Creepy Kiki Jiki. Ooh. Play some more creatures. You know you want them. I don't have anything that would sweep all your stuff in hand. That's actually pretty fantastic. The fact, of course, they don't know we have sweepers. Marauding Raptor is going to die anyway, so it's very lovely seeing them waste all their resources. Okay. We got them. Good stuff. I don't think we even used a sweeper, so we will have that element of surprise. That is actually going to be quite fantastic. Certainly Anger of the Gods. A lot of stuff with Jund Rakdos is at 3 toughness or less, so again, Anger of the Gods does fantastic work against this deck. Yes. No, it's just some creatures. Yeah, nothing to see here. You didn't see anything. But we do got to make room. Solar Blaze. You know what? I think I'll still stick with Solar Blaze. Basically, I think Gilded Goose is the only thing in Jund Sacrifice or Jund Food that is bottom heavy. Yeah. I want to keep Solar Blaze in. Star of Extinction, I think that's where it's at. Anger of the Gods is going to do much better work, potentially sweeping everything, which is quite nice. So, seems like a fair, reasonable trade. Yeah, I'll keep it like that. All right, let's go. Hopefully, they don't go an early Thoughtseize and see the sweepers we have in hand. But this right here, absolutely, that's a keeper, 100%. My goodness, that should work out quite nicely, especially Charging Monstrosaur, any of their potential little creatures that they have. Charging Monstrosaur with the trample there. Ooh, and the Solar Blaze. Oh, looking good. Oh, nuts. Well, they see the sweeper. They see one sweeper. Not too bad. I did jinx myself, as I usually do, but if you're a deck that's playing black, you're probably having Thoughtseize. Yeah, definitely. You have Thoughtseize in the list if you're in black. I don't see why you wouldn't want to do that. Source of Red. We're pretty well covered, definitely with Jetmir's Garden, eventually. Everything we need. Enough sources of all this stuff. Ooh, double Charging Monstrosaur. I like it. I was hoping I didn't have to go Jetmir's Garden, but I wasn't going to be playing anything anyways. That Jetmir's Garden wasn't revealed, so technically I gave them a little bit more information than I absolutely had to. I could have gone with a forest or the Temple Garden that had already been revealed. Monster is this? You've seen Charging Monstrosaur, I believe. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Revealing an already revealed dinosaur to be absolutely 0 drawback. It's quite fantastic to stably ramp for 1 in the green. Always a good time. Or heaven, do you mean the... Oh, the can. The can? What can? Where am I seeing a can? I don't see a can anywhere. Oh. Yep, I'm going to take out Mayhem Devil, because I don't like Mayhem Devil. Yep, pretty much. Oh, the can. Oh, I forgot I was drinking a monster. And, my goodness, I need more energy and coffee, perhaps. I didn't clue in just now. This is, let me see if I can do that. Monster Energy 0 Ultra. My goodness, I am not with it tonight. Yeah, got a case of that stuff. It was on sale, but I don't know if you can tell. It's the slim can. And it's the same height as the regular 400 whatever milliliters. I thought it was the full-size can on sale for a pack of 8. I was like, ooh, that's a good deal. It was $1.75 per can. Yeah, I got to pick that up. Then I get home and I find out it's just the tiny, thin monsters. And it really wasn't a deal when you look into it, unfortunately. The Java, yes, I love them. Big time. Any energy drink. My favorite is Full Throttle. For any of you guys that know that. That's absolutely my favorite. Well, let's go with the first Charging Monstrosaur. I think that should be pretty painful. Ooh, ouch. I do like the Java. Yeah. Rockstar Red Bull, very good as well, yeah. Binding of the Old Gods, not too worried about that. We got still some fantastic backups here. More lands, more fun. They're contemplating packing it in, perhaps. Yeah, any energy drink. No, Full Throttle. Maybe it's only in Canada, perhaps. I'm pretty sure it was all over. But it has an eagle holding 2 wrenches. It's citrus flavored. I think they only make one type of Full Throttle, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's just got this picture of an eagle holding 2 wrenches, I'm pretty sure. Black can. Well, I don't know. It's looking pretty good. Well, that's kind of nuts. Binding of the Old Gods certainly is back-to-back painful. At least we got a body next turn with Ripjaw Raptor. Ooh, but the anger. I like the anger. I could see myself going anger. Oh, it's called Redline. Oh, okay. I'll wait. I'll wait till they potentially play some more creatures. Get some more value from Anger of the Gods here. I'd be interested in trying Redline. 4 Loco. I think they might have discontinued that, but it was a mix of alcohol and energy drink. That's a rough combination. Yeah, so I should have used Anger. Fortunately.
Coming until it's too late.
Oh, yeah, okay, no. We're getting some good value from Anger of the Gods coming up here. We're frying up some gooses. I don't know if anybody has ever had roast duck. This one probably wouldn't taste good because they're golden. It would all melt. 4 Locos. Okay, good stuff. I think Charging Monstrosaur Soar? Yeah, they will be sore. Should do the trick. Let's go with Anger. Let's just get rid of the gooses. Fry them up. 13 years ago. Oh my. 4 Loco is crazy. Yes. Very, very crazy stuff. Oh, this looks good. I like it. Oh, the Corvold though is rough. Maple syrup. Okay. I do like maple syrup. Being in Canada, specifically Ontario, I've tasted maple syrup before. I don't eat it as much as some people think we eat it. I don't put it on everything, but I do like maple syrup on pancakes, chocolate chip pancakes, banana, apple, fruit pancakes, anything. Anything pancake, yeah. French toast, very good stuff. Oh boy. Star of Extinction right about now would be pretty fantastic. If we got another Charging Monstrosaur, that would be pretty sweet as well. Okay, let's cross the fingers. Another Charging Monstrosaur. Wakening Sun's Avatar. Really, I should have possibly considered that, but a deck like Jund Food, Jund Sacrifice, I expect them to maybe go kind of fast. I don't need more lands, that's for sure. Yes, I think maybe some of the U.S. maple syrup fake, yeah. Or local gold. I'll have to look into that. It'd be worth a try at least once, just to see what it's all about. No more lands. Would be pretty sweet to take this deck down in 2, but I think we have a good chance, at least for game 3 for sure. Ooh, an anger. Let's see. Charging Monstrosaur, take Corvold, sacrifice. Nah, we can't risk it, unfortunately. Well, we're going to be losing the game next turn due to Vraska, unfortunately. That's too bad. That's too bad. That match was kind of loco. Her ultimate, you get an emblem. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, that player loses the game. Yes, yes. Absolutely. That would have been fantastic. Lightning Strike, 1 in a red, instant speed, 3 damage to any target. Oh yeah, I had taken out Star. I want to bring in Star of Extinction. Let's do that. Take out the Solar Blaze. Actually, I think it's time for Wakening Sun's Avatar. We got to bring it in at least once tonight. But yeah, something maybe kind of versatile, burn-wise, or at least something that could deal damage to target opponent. Or a Thud, yeah, a Thud would be quite nice. Well, maybe. No. Okay, oh, that's good, that's good. I'll send one mountain to the bottom. A Thud Dino deck, yes, I've been wondering about that. I haven't had any Rakdos decks tonight. This is about the closest it's come to a Rakdos deck, but it is definitely Jund. But yes, I think a Thud Galta deck. That would be lovely. I guess it's kind of Rakdos. Well, it does use a lot of green, but pretty close, pretty close. I'll go with the Ranging Raptors, just on the chance that they drop another creature next turn, Anger of the Gods, sweep them with Ranging. Might attack with Ranging just to see what they do. Hopefully a Mayhem Devil would be pretty sweet. Trail of Crumbs, you know, that's fantastic for them. Ooh, I want to go rip. Let's at least do some damage with Ranging Raptors before we sacrifice it. Maybe. Nah, I'll still go Thunderherd. Binding of the Old Gods? I mean, if they wanted to use it to take out a Ranging Raptors, definitely I wouldn't be sad about that, for sure. There's a lot better stuff they could use it on. I don't think they would waste it on Ranging. Ooh, okay. So we may want to hold off. Well, no, we have 2 sweepers. Clifftop Retreat, good. Yeah, let's get the Ripjaw. Next turn, probably Anger of the Gods. Continue to get some nice value with Ranging here. Chipping away, certainly, before he, or it, or they. I keep forgetting that Ranging Raptors is not that big dinosaur there. It's all those little ones, raptors, plural. All the rainbow-colored guys. Excuse me. Play a goose, you know you wanna. It'll push. It's going to happen. It's a fact of life. Stuff is dying coming up here. Creatures. Creatures. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, ranging in anger. Ooh, we got it. Well, we're still a ways away from it, but yeah, ooh. Next turn, definitely Storm's Wrath. Hopefully they don't discard it again. Go blank is always quite fantastic for sure. Hopefully we draw land next turn and then, you know, get another one after we ping the Ranging Raptors with the Storm's Wrath. Would be nice if they played a Mayhem Devil. I think they're wanting to play something. Corvold? Well, that's going to be out of range of Storm's Wrath, unfortunately. Hopefully we get to Sun's Avatar. They do have another copy in hand, though, which is kind of unfortunate. Okay. 6, 7. Potentially we could see Wakening Sun's Avatar next turn. I'll still attack with ranging. We'll see, you know, what happens. Who blocks who with what, and that's all right. Wakening Sun's Avatar. Next turn. Let's go. It's pretty nice we got, well, they got rid of the Corval just because they do have a second one in hand. Sacrificing something big to a witch's oven above 4 power. Toughness, above 4 toughness. They do get 2 food tokens. Oh, the cat. Nobody likes the cat. Ooh, it's not a land, but we're not done for yet. Excuse me. I would imagine Binding of the Old Gods next turn to take out the Ripjaw Raptor. Hey, everyone hates the cat. Even people who play a deck that involves the Cauldron Familiar, they hate it. But they can stomach it just because it is so fantastic. It was pretty cool seeing it get nerfed in Alchemy and Historic. They added the line of text that Cauldron Familiar can block. Quite amazing to see that. Unfortunately, they won't change the cat. If anything, they would ban the Cauldron Familiar because, again, it's pretty hard to errata or update a card that has been printed in paper. But for digital, it's pretty nice. So slow. So you said it. Land next turn. I can feel it. In the air tonight. Carnage Tyrant? Okay, that is pretty good. Definitely something that has trample. Of course, getting past the super annoying cat, trample is very, very important. Definitely, I think Carnage Tyrant gives us at least a decent chance. Next turn, I mean, Wakening Sun's Avatar to take out all the creatures. Hopefully that Corvold has been played, so we can take that out. We may just die to all these cat pings, unfortunately. I would have expected them to play Corvold by now. Oh, nuts. Nuts. Cheese and whiskers. I really need that nuts emote. Maybe I should hexproof. Well, it doesn't protect against sacrificing, unfortunately. Binding? Yeah, I would. Yeah, it does protect against binding. All right, well, yeah, that is, that's how it goes. Let's hope we get something usable, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. Hopefully no land, but Star of Extinction. I think we brought in Star of Extinction. No, we kept Star of Extinction out in favor of Wakening Sun's Avatar. Yeah, that's going to do it. Unfortunately. Well, you know, some misses. More misses than hits, but definitely I'm excited for a kind of updated sweeping version, cutting the white. I don't think it's completely necessary for sure, but focusing on Storm's Wrath, just going back to red and green, certainly maintaining consistency has been quite fantastic. And testing today, I haven't tested it too much, but I'll leave it there for tonight. Pterosaurus, everybody else, Heaven, watching right now, later on, Draco, Blue Bear. Yeah, that was fantastic stuff. I had a good time, as always. Hopefully you guys enjoyed yourselves. You have a good night, a good morning. Remember, there is always room for improvement. And we saw some nice sweepers. We saw Star of Extinction at least once. I was hoping to see that animation at least once tonight, so I'm pretty happy about that. Always a good time. Win or lose. Right. Yes, as always, thanks for watching. Glad you were able to put it up on the TV there. Stay safe as well. Good luck to you. Peace.